Welcome to my shop. So I have maybe a $5 tripod that's holding my phone on top of a Home Depot bucket. In my little work area, my little bench that I'm going to be showcasing this Milwaukee bag on is just a little husky toolbox on wheels. So you got to do what you got to do, I guess. I've been plumbing for about 2 years now, maybe a little longer. Been using this bag for about a year. It's got a lot of great features. I chose this bag in particular because I am a plumber, and some of the features of this bag really fit my needs as a plumber. I've seen a bunch of other bags. A lot of my other buddies have used a bunch of different bags like Klein, Vito Pro Pack, the DeWalt bag. I actually have the DeWalt bag right here. Haven't really found a use for it just yet, but I will one day, because essentially I'm making I think I'm just gonna have about 2 or 3 work backpacks, and what I wanna do is grab and go. I just wanna grab a bag, one for trim, one for maybe service and repair, one for demolition, which the one that we're looking at today is for demolition / install. Now, I don't have everything that I use during an install, like a solder kit or anything like that. I have, my MAP gas and my torch and my solder and blah, blah, blah. I have all that stuff in a separate case. However, the majority of the tools that I use during an install, including power tools, are all in this bag. So mostly hand tools, but some power tools as well. I'm gonna show you some of the features of this bag, why I think it's perfect for a plumber, depending on what aspect of plumbing that you're doing. I'm basically a floater at this point, so I do pretty much anything. Told where to go help out, do some things myself, of course, but I'm picking up on it, but I still have a lot to learn, so maybe this can help out some new plumbers or some new guys coming into the trade. Kind of share some experiences with you, maybe in a later video or a later day, but what I'm doing in this video is just going to showcase this bag. So if anybody's looking for this particular Milwaukee job site backpack, I'm going to break everything down for you in a short video, show you what I like about it. I don't have many gripes, so I'm just going to go ahead and get into it. So my favorite thing about this bag is, well, one of the favorite things is the hard shell cases on the front. So you got one up here, one down here. I love these because I can put some of my power tools in there, or anything that I need maybe a little extra protection, maybe needs a little more care. I can stuff into these pockets. I know it should be good. I've been carrying my drill and my charger in this particular pocket for as long as I've had the backpack. By far, my two are some of my favorite things. Top two, top two, 1, 2. So right here, actually we'll start right here. There's some molly webbing on the front. Really the only thing you're gonna use this for is probably what I'm using it for right now, is to put either some Sharpies or pens, or some pencils right there on the front. I wouldn't imagine anybody hanging any kind of tool or anything like that off the front. You might lose it or something like that. Anything expensive, you might lose it. So I'd keep anything expensive obviously in the zipper pocket. So we'll go ahead and see what I got in this top pocket, which is not what you think it would be. Really, it's just a bunch of bits. It's a little right angle bit, a little DeWalt, really comes in handy. Some inside cutters, use that quite a bit. Just an extension, Milwaukee, little tool. This is actually used for brass drains, to help tighten it down. The nut that goes inside to help tighten it down. Extra blade for the inside cutters. That's really all I have in there. Oh, this is a little Makita magnetic bit holder right here. And then another cool thing I have in here, which I don't really need to go into detail about a lot of this stuff, but this right here is a Malco, and this little hex driver. It's 1/4 inch and 5/16. Yeah, oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, 1/4 inch on one side and 5/16 on the other side. So you can just flip it. This is magnetic right here. Flip it. You turn it the other way, flip it. It's pretty cool, pretty handy. Going into too much detail about that, sorry. All right, so next pocket, which is just, in my opinion, a good idea for somebody to use it right here, because I try to keep my power tools separated from hand tools. Migration does occur in the bag, so if you're carrying your bag around, throwing it around or anything like that, other tools will fall on it, maybe mess it up somehow, I'll scratch it up, I don't know. So I keep just my little impact in here, my little M12 impact, and then also my charger for my M12 batteries. That's pretty much all I carry in here. Aside from, well, I do have a little Bosch laser right there and some hand sanitizer. HDX. Yeah. I am a plumber, so I do need to keep my hands clean. So usually after a job, I'll put some hand sanitizer on my hands, stay fresh. All right, so like I was saying, that's probably my favorite feature. Easy access, just unzip it from the front, grab what you need. I'm grabbing my drill quite a bit, and I like to keep it separate from everything on the inside of the bag. So let's go over here to the side, everything on the outside of the bag first. This is just like a little drain cleaning tool. It's barbed. You can just shove it down sinks, shove it down tubs, pull some hair out, pull it back real quick, pull some hair out. It's just quick and easy. It's not the best thing, but if you know that somebody's just got a bunch of hair and stuff in their sink, you can just pull that out real quick. You don't have to take a lot of things apart, I guess. These are actually my safety glasses, and I got some little earplugs in here. Why this isn't in this front pocket, I don't know. You can use this to carry, obviously Teflon's on it right now, some electrical tape, other kinds of tape, Teflon, you know, smaller tapes. So really like that about this bag, that they actually have this. Not all bags have that. I like that feature. Let's go to the back. So on the back, so this like little Dillimabob right here, this little noodle kind of thing. You can use this for hanging, you know, tape and stuff like that, which I have that over here right now. But carrying tape or anything like that extra on the bag, I like to have a couple of these on the bag. Throw some stuff on there, hold some stuff. It's good. Back here, there's actually a little Velcro strap back here, and I've actually used this, or I use it currently for my little pry bar. Just a little Stanley pry bar. Pull nails, pry stuff. It's cool, convenient, kind of off to the side, so when I wear my backpack, this actually doesn't like stab me in the back. So we'll go on to the side here. I just added this little thing I got from Home Depot. Just carry my tape and stuff on. It's nothing special, but I like that you can add all this stuff. Got some webbing and everything down here on the side. Had some on the other side as well. So I use that to carry tape. This used to be a clip that I could carry my tape measure on. It's broken over time. I'm sure I can fix it. Don't know how it happened. Probably threw my bag in the truck or the van. Hit something, broke off. It's cool. Got some gloves in here. So this used to be my trim bag. I'm not sure if I already said that, but this used to be my trim bag. I have a lot of tools for trim. We do a lot of different trim that requires special tools. And when I carried all my tools for trimming or setting fixtures in this particular bag, this bag weighed 60 plus pounds, and it was killing me. Like it was crazy heavy. So that's when I decided to make several different bags for the different aspects of plumbing. Ones that I mainly do are remodeling, service and repair, and trim. So remodeling, installation, you know, this is an installation / demo bag. and then trim and repair, or service and repair, and then just trim. So like I was saying, my concept, which isn't an original idea, I'm sure, but it's just to make grab and go bags. So this one is just my grab and go bag for demolition and installation. So installing valves, installing anything shower or tub related, that's what I'm gonna use this bag for. Bathroom remodels, kitchen remodels, that's what this is for. Last thing on here, on the top of the bag right here, this carabiner. This bag doesn't have a hook on it, a rafter hook or a hanging hook that you can use, pull up from the back or something like that you can use. And I really wouldn't, I guess, trust these. If you combine them together, sure, which is how I do it with the carabiner. But you know, this is just, you know, nylon or whatever it is. It's not really gonna hold up over time, I'm sure, but I'll just loop this carabiner through both of the handles and then I can hang it on something. It's not, my bag isn't as heavy as what it used to be. But we can go ahead and get inside the bag and see what we have. So, there's only one big pocket like this. There's nothing on the back or anything, but this is your big main pocket. So, what I have in here is some of the things which I think are essential for the installs that I do in demolition. So we'll go with this top. This is actually a Velcro pocket. These are some Sawzall blades. It's the only thing I keep in this pocket right here. Let's go through this quickly. Got a big Phillips head. Oh, that's the Phillips. A big flathead. And this I actually picked up not too long ago. I saw it at Home Depot. Guess you can say I like Milwaukee a lot. Anyways, this is a demo tool. This is actually what it's called. It's called a demo tool. You can use it for prying. You can use it for chipping. You know, you can use it as a chisel. You can use it for digging. And it's full tang, which is what I really like. So this goes all the way through to the very bottom. It's steel or metal all the way through. So it's pretty sturdy. Got a cheap hammer, pull nails, knock in studs, whatever I need to use it for. It's a hammer, general purpose. Some little hacksaw blades right here, cutting insulation, cutting small pipe in tight spaces that if I can't get my Sawzall in there or anything. Several different types of channel locks. Some Rothenbergers and Wildies. Some bigger channel locks in case I run into gas or anything like that. Typically not. And if I do, I'm usually going to use a pipe wrench, but can use those for gas. Just a little nail puller here. Little mini demo tool, nail puller. Drywall cutter and blade. Some crescent wrenches, I got one. A couple little crescent wrenches. A level, of course. Let's see. I do have some picks in here. I really don't know why. I do install some valves and stuff like that, so maybe small O-rings and stuff like that. I have 2 sets of them, so I just kept one in here. Some bits, impact ready bits for my impact that I showed you earlier. I do keep my little Sawzall down here with a couple batteries, the M12 Sawzall. This is a brushless one. Thing's really powerful, served me well. I've had that for maybe 1.5 years now, and I've had no issues with it whatsoever. Tape measure, of course. Everybody needs a tape measure. Zip ties. Might have to tie some electrical wires up or something like that. Get some things out of my way or make things look pretty, I guess. Just something quick and easy I can use. These, I love these. If you don't know what these are pipe shredders for PVC. Don't like to use them, but there are some instances where you need this. So if you're gonna take out, trying to get a fitting out of another fitting, or cut out some PVC out of a fitting because you have no other option but to reuse that same fitting. You really only have two options to get the fitting out. It's either to burn it out with a torch and remove it slowly, try to keep it intact, or use these, which is I call pipe shredders. I have a 2-inch and an 1.5 inch. Thing has saved me several times. I love these things. Anyways, pipe shredders, awesome. Copper cutters, deal with a lot of copper, cutting copper, transitioning over to PEX, which is where these come in handy, just PEX cutters. And then I got just a duct knife, and I can use that to pry or cut things, or just cut insulation or duct, which don't really cut duct. But then I have one more little clear coated pocket right here. All I have in here are some pencils, a little 3-way, some extra Sawzall blades right here. So that's pretty much it for this bag. I know it took a little longer than I wanted, but let me know what you guys think. This is strictly just a video to show people how this bag has stood the test of time, which has been, roughly a year. I do have some other bags that I can showcase, like my trim bag, what I can actually do with this DeWalt bag. We'll see. Maybe it's going to be service and repair, not sure yet. But this video is just for any new guys or any people looking, trying to get a review on this bag in particular, if they're trying to decide on whether or not they should get it, or some plumbers that are coming into the trade and maybe they only want to do, trim or demolition, or just, anything in general. I guess plumbing, you can hold a lot of tools in this actual bag, but it can get quite heavy. But I really don't have any gripes for this bag, really, because I've seen a lot of the other bags, I've used other bags, and I think this one takes the cake, to be honest with you, for a plumber, that is. Like I said, I mean, you can carry pipe dope and glue on these little side pockets, or you can carry them in the front right there. So if you want to use that for trim or whatever you need to, pipe dope, glue, putty, you can fit all that stuff in here, because I used to when I used this for my trim bag. So that's pretty much it. Just tell me what you guys think. Let me know in the comments or whatever, and if you want to see another video of my next bag, which would be my trim bag, just let me know what you guys think. Thank you.